Okay, we're finally ready to start drawing this second floor. And what we need to do is bring in the image that we got from the original website where your house was found, where it showed a first and a second floor plan. We need that second floor image and we want to import it, just like we did on the main level. Okay, to do this, you probably don't want your underlay turned on unless you need it. If you can't see enough of your second floor without the underlay, then leave that underlay turned on. It's fine. For me, I don't really need the underlay, so I'm going to turn it off. Okay, we're ready to put the image in. If you know where your image is at, then go Insert, Import Image, and go find it. And you'll just, it'll bring it in as a preview like this, and it wants you to place it somewhere. So once you like the position, click with your mouse. Now it's been placed. And it does this where it's kind of overlapping, right? And once again, if you can't see that very well because your walls are maybe not filled in with color and these ones aren't either, you might want to go back and say, why don't I look at this with texture? And maybe it's easier to read the picture versus the walls. Or maybe you want it the other way around. Find something where you can easily tell the difference between the two. Okay, the next thing would be to select that image, and we're going to line it up somewhere on a corner. And for me, I think this corner will do fine. Okay, just want to show you that if it doesn't align very well, and by the way, I was moving that image with my arrow keys, you can zoom in and you can move it in smaller increments when you're zoomed in, still using the arrow keys. Another thing you might want to try, instead of using textures, you can always go with wireframe. Darn it, that's not working for me. Sometimes wireframe will let you see through the walls, so you see the image behind it. But let's see if I zoom out. Bummer, that's not working. Okay, well, I'll go back to the way that it was. We'll go back to textures. Okay, now the last bit here is that I've got one corner in alignment, and you're going to have to really study your picture and your second floor, or maybe turn on your underlay to decide where should that image align on the other side of the house. And for me, it's really simple, right? I'm just going to go alignment on the left and then alignment on the right, which would be here and here. This needs to move over. Okay, now that I know what is going to be aligned, I'm ready to use the tools, which would be, in this case, the resize tool or the scale tool. Looks like this. Okay, first thing, click on the image. Second thing, RE for resize or scale. And then once you've started the command, you want to click on the portion that's already in alignment. Okay, click on that corner. Then pull your cursor to the other side, and I'm going to go to the other side of the image. I'm going to click on that corner, and what it's doing right now is it's letting me stretch the image according to the 2 points that I just chose. The left one is going to stay put, and the right one is going to stretch according to wherever I click next. So if I just go and click on the right hand corner of my actual modeling, my walls that I built, now the two are in perfect alignment with each other. And then after that, it's exactly what you might anticipate. We know how to build walls, so we're just going to start drawing walls. We'll go to our wall command and just make sure to use the right one, the correct wall style, which is going to be an interior 4.5-inch partition, and we just start drawing over the picture again. Be sensitive to this area. If you extended any walls from the main level all the way up to the roof, you might look at this and go, I got to move this wall. Well, not necessarily. Because I already placed it down on the main level in a good spot, then I'm going to just say, maybe the picture up here is a little bit off. Maybe I'll just move the picture, or maybe I even won't move the picture, but either way, I'm not going to move this wall. In other words, whatever we did on the main level, we want that to dictate everything. We don't want to use this picture to shift things. I would rather just have a wall that doesn't align with the picture perfectly, because we know that it's close, right? Our process isn't perfect, but we know that it's close. Okay, so that's enough for you to get started. Go ahead and either watch the next video or just start placing walls and doors and windows.